This is my special delivery box for spring in August. Yes, this is true. They just now sent the spring box. I'm getting nervous about this box, and I think I may owe you guys an apology. I'll explain as we move forward, so let's get into this. Yes, you heard that right. This is the special delivery box for spring. Again, the box makes me nervous. If you are new here, I'm Nancy Ann. This is Nancy Ann's Unboxings. I do all sorts of different types of unboxings. I also don't always speak real good English. So if you'd like to see more of this and a little bit of lifestyle coming up, be sure to subscribe. And if everybody could just real quick give the video a squish, a thumbs up, that helps it so much, because typically this box doesn't do real well on my channel. But I have a reason for reviewing this one. It's to explain why I'm nervous about this one and why I'm not going to renew my subscription with them. I've already canceled for my next annual subscription. It's sad. It's my favorite box. But I also wanted to point out my dog Ruger. He is right back there. He's just hidden by me. No matter how I arrange this camera, it puts him behind me. So we're gonna roll with it. He's snoring, by the way. Okay, so special delivery is a box by Taste of Home, which so many people are really familiar with. It's a quarterly subscription that has 5 to 6 of their best loved kitchen test products and a collection of best loved recipes. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the price now, and then we'll go into the caveats. It is $44.95 and $6.99 in shipping, those two added together. But the first time subscribers, if you've never had this box before and you just want to try it out for a quarter, which I always recommend before you go and subscribe to something for like an annual subscription, is $34.95, and according to what I just saw on the website, that includes the shipping. So you can get it for a pretty good price. This one automatically renews quarterly at $44.95 for a box or the current rate, which tells me they may be raising the rate soon. So you want to be sure, if you get a one-time box, get in there and desubscribe from it, unsubscribe if you don't want to get it again. Then you can also do a 4-quarter prepay of $179. Now this used to be $189. They've brought it down $10, and shipping is included in that, so it does save you a little bit of money. Plus you get a free bonus box that's valued at $44.95. I have a theory about that. I'll talk about it in just a minute. Then they also have a plus quarterly subscription that has everything in the standard box plus 2 to 4 premium products from top trusted vendors. That one is $99 a box with free shipping, so that's an all-in price. And first-time subscribers pay just $84.15. If after I'm done talking here, you want to save a little money, you want to give it a try, take a chance, because I think that's what you would be doing at this point, you can use my link with the code Nancy, all capitals. Actually, no, I just saw my notes. It's not case sensitive, so just Nancy, however you want to type it out, to get an additional 10% off of any box on the website. And I will pin that link to the top of the comments as well as have it in the drop-down box. Okay, so before we get into the box, there's just things I think you need to know. And by the way, if you are one of my regular subscribers and you're wondering how I'm doing, and you know why I would be saying that, you can stick around until the end of the video. I'm not going to cover that for people who are just here to see the box subscription. And also, there's always bloopers at the end, and I already know there's going to be bloopers because I messed up the intro, so you may want to stick around for that. Okay, so here are some of the things that worry me about this box right here. The cookbook was gone last time, so they've always included a cookbook, and it's been one of their points of sale with it. And one of the things I loved about it was I would get a free, or a full, not a free, because I paid for the subscription, Taste of Home cookbook. And I liked it, and they would have different themes because they've put out so many of them. It was really awesome. And last time I remember picking up the box for the winter, which I did not record for you, and that one felt so light, and it's because there was no cookbook in there. I felt gypped. And the other thing is, I was disappointed with the product selection for the first time since I've had this box. I just felt like the products were cheaper and not as handy. So that was disappointing. There have been no forthcoming updates about any of that. Nobody said the box is going to be really late because it didn't show up until February, the winter box. And normally winter boxes will show somewhere around December, maybe January. February was running late, and I wrote them and said, hey, is this box coming? And they said, yes, it's coming. We're running a little late because we moved to a new warehouse. But what they never did say was, spring isn't going to be out until August. And according to what one of my subscribers, who I hope didn't use my code but is subscribed annually, found out from them, is that the summer one's going to be out in September. So spring in August is inexcusable. Sorry, Taste of Home, that's not okay. And they didn't let anybody know that they weren't going to be putting a cookbook in there. The most recent unboxing video I can find of this one, as of this recording, was also in February. So nobody else has received the box either. As I said, I canceled my annual subscription. I will have at least one more box coming. I guess that's going to be the summer. I'm very confused at this point. And I'm really sorry if anyone subscribed under my link and has been disappointed by this. When I did my last unboxing of this, I was so enthusiastic. This really is my favorite, well, was my favorite subscription box. And if somebody signed up annually, and I think a couple of you did because I believe I had a little bit of credit, I really want to apologize to you. I didn't do this. Nobody could see this coming, but I'm afraid that you feel like you wasted your money, and I apologize if that happened. They used to have a best of for the prior year box. I got a couple of the best of 2023 and 2024. It was fabulous, but I think they're not doing that anymore. It's not listed on the website, and I think that's because that inventory is now in the bonus box that comes with the annual subscription that I listed earlier. It's one of the perks for signing up annually. So I know that was a lot. I just really wanted to explain to you why this is making me nervous. And the reason I'm nervous about it is because I think they're acting like they're going to go out of business. That's my guess here, is that they're not going to be around much longer. They certainly aren't acting like a company, especially because they aren't informing their subscribers of the changes. We're just like sitting around waiting to see what happens to us. So I used to highly recommend this. I say wait and see what happens now. And I hate saying that. I hope I'm wrong. I hope everything picks back up. They've just reached a months-long hiccup, the longest hiccup in the history of the world, and they're going to right it, but I'm nervous. So let's get into this. As far as I know, I'm the first one to unbox this thing online. Somebody else may put a video out in the meantime, but we'll see. All right, let's see what's in here. Here's what the box looks like. So we have a little envelope here. This is going to have our recipes. They used to have the recipes plus a cookbook. They have removed the cookbook. Clearly this is about profitability, but maybe some of us would have rather paid an extra $5 or so and kept the cookbook, because some of the couple of the cookbooks I kept, but other ones I gifted. It was really awesome. I just go through and find the recipes I like, and I type them out myself, and then when I'm done, I just pass them on to someone else, or I put them in one of those little tiny library things where other people can get them, and every time I've done that, somebody's picked them up. So they removed that joy from me. So some of the recipes in here, we've got carrot cake cookies, cheesy broccoli au gratin, that sounds good, breakfast pizza, sour cream, cut out biscuits. I make really great biscuits. Those sound yummy too. I might actually try those. Cheesy potatoes. I think I have a recipe very similar to this. Let's see, yeah, yep. This uses almost everything I use in my own recipe. Orange glazed ham. I make a great pineapple glazed ham, and then sweet potato curry. That sounds delicious, but I'm never gonna make it because my husband would hate it. Okay, so those are the recipes. And then we have a standard box, and it says fresh flavors and fun tools, a special delivery box. It has a little bit of a description of the things and how you can use them. And keep in mind, this is the spring box, so this is probably going to go along a spring theme. But we're in the middle of summer, so September, October, November. Yeah, no, we're at the end of summer as I record this. So I'll read the descriptions as we find the things in the box. I'm going to take that off, and there are the items that I paid an average of $45 for with my subscription. I'm not real sure this is worth it already looking at it, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be okay. I do hope I find good things in here. These are sauce cups to go. I don't know what that means. We're going to find out. Stainless steel sauce cups say hello to spill-free, eco-friendly sauce storage. Oh, That's actually kind of cool. These stainless steel condiment containers keep your dips, dressings, and sauces fresh and secure with colorful leak-proof silicone lids. Compact, lightweight, and stackable, they fit perfectly into lunch boxes, picnic baskets, or meal prep kits. Oh, these are actually very handy. I dogged them, and this is a good thing. Plus, they're dishwasher safe and reusable, making them the perfect sidekick for on-the-go meals and waste-free living. Keep it neat, keep it tasty. I'm trying really hard to avoid plastics. So these are leak-proof silicone, which I approve of because of my health stuff. I won't get into it until the end. I'm just trying to keep plastics and anything possible artificial out of my diet. So these are the little cups. That's the individual cup size. They're small. I'd give this a 1/4 cup capacity, maybe 3 tablespoons. I do think that's a 1/4 cup. Does it say the size? And then we've got the 4 little lids. I'm gonna put the pink one on because I think it's prettiest. There we go. So I got 4 of those. I will use these. I like them. I like them a lot. One of those things that you don't know you need until you have it. I'm always looking for little storage things and healthier ways of storing. So that's actually awesome. What is this? This is an acacia salad tong. Oh, cool. I could actually use real salad tongs. This is turning out better than I thought. All right, so I'm apologizing to you for the subscription wrong things, but as far as the actual box, this time it's a heck of a lot better than it was in the winter. Almost wish I would have recorded that one for you because then you could see what I'm talking about. So it says, get ready to toss your salad in style. These tongs bring natural beauty and function to your table. It's a sleek one-handle spring design. It really is springing very well. Oh, and the tag fell off for me. Cleaning is a snap. Just wash with warm soapy water and air dry. Also, just worth noting, I have food safe mineral oil that I use on my cutting boards, and I also use them on my wooden tools, and it keeps them nice forever. And it said, add an elegant touch to every salad serving occasion. Let's go to the next thing. Okay, so spring, everybody's making salads with their veggies in the spring. I guess dressing on the salad for those. And now, citrus tool and zester. You know what, this could almost be a summer box because your veggies and your fruits haven't ripened until a little bit after spring. Zest, peel, and garnish with ease using this versatile citrus tool. Sharp stainless steel blades make quick work of lemons, limes, and more. And since I'm a klutz, and I also can't talk, I'm going to keep my hands away from those very sharp blades, but you can see, I think that might be like a bottle opener or something right there. Or you could cut through the fruit too. Somebody tell me what that thing is for. It will help me use it in the future. And there's your little grater. I do grate citrus quite a bit. I was doing it, my grandson Gideon stayed with us for 2 weeks and we made lemon bars. He'd never had lemon bars. I thought that was a crime. We made them together. He loved them. And then that up there is something. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go. And I think that is to put down in the lemon and squeeze. That's another thing I will keep and use. The last box, I gave almost everything away except for a steamer basket. And it had an egg breaker. It was ridiculous. When I put my egg in it, it just crushed it. And mine are farm fresh eggs with real thin shells though, so that could be a contributing factor. So this is the Venetia? How do you say that word? Ergonomic garlic masher. Okay, I mushed my garlic with the side of my knife. Does anybody else? It's one less tool. It says, garlic lovers, get ready to rock. Literally, this stainless steel garlic press turns mincing into fun, effortless experience with a simple back and forth motion. No more struggling with clunky crushers or dealing with sticky, smelly hands. Built tough to last, rust-proof, and a breeze to clean, it's the ultimate kitchen sidekick for garlic lovers. Ready to crush it? Really cute narrative on that one. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. So you rock it back and forth on your garlic. So I see the theme. You make the salad dressing with the garlic, and you put it in these to store, and you use your zester for the lemon, and then you use that to toss it, the salad that all those things work with. Okay, I'm getting the theme. I so often miss the themes in boxes. What is this little thing? An herb stripper. Strip herbs like a pro in one swift motion. This beautiful wood herb stripper effortlessly removes leaves from stems. No muss, no fuss. Works for everything from rosemary to kale and even doubles as a leaf cutter. Durable and kitchen magic approved. How is this a leaf cutter? There's no sharp edge on this. I mean, I know leaves don't take a lot, but somebody tell me, how do you cut a leaf with this? Anybody have any idea? That thing maybe on the end here? It looks like a fish. Kind of. What does that look like? It definitely looks like it's smiling at me. So I do get fresh herbs and I strip them, but I do it like this. I hold the end and I go with my hands and the stuff falls off. So not real sure why I need this. If somebody can give me a good idea on how this is actually worth keeping, I would love to hear from you. But again, the herbs are going in the salad that we're making with all these other things. We have one last thing. This, I don't know what it is, but it looks very, very fancy schmancy. All right, this is a potato ricer. Fluffier, smoother, dreamier. This potato ricer is your ticket to mashed potato perfection. Whether you're crafting fluffy mashed potatoes, light gnocchi, I'm not Italian, help me out there. My best friend's Italian. If she's watching this right now, she's rolling her eyes. Or creamy baby food, this tool makes smooth, lump-free results a breeze. Just load, press, and watch the magic happen. Your dinners will never be the same. Say goodbye to Mash Mayhem and hello to Velvety Spud. Somebody needs to tell me something to use this with besides potatoes. Because I have a gadget drawer that's full of really great gadgets. And this is probably the most expensive thing in the box, but I just can't see me using that. I mean, that seems so specific for such a big bulky thing to give some real estate in my kitchen. Let me know what else you would use this for. I'm very confused. Okay, other than this and possibly this, there are 4 things in here that I will use. The tongs, the zester, the garlic masher, although I'm not real sure that's worth the size it is to keep, and then the sauce cups. So here's the thing. I paid on average, because I bought the annual subscription, well, I bought it at the old price, so $47.50 for this box. Is this stuff worth $47.50? No. Yeah, I'm not sure I recommend this box anymore, guys. And again, I'm very sorry if you purchased a subscription on my recommendation. They're making me nervous. I wish it had a cookbook. That would have made it feel more worth it to me. Taste of Home, if you're watching this, you're disappointing me. And I don't think I'm the only one, because the unboxings I watched are the people who did the very, very late winter box. They were going, wait, where's the cookbook? Nobody got notice of any of that. Okay, now for those of you who were just here for the box, please forward to the end because you want to see the bloopers. And then for those of you who want a little update on me, stick around. For those of you who stuck around to find out what's going on with me, thank you. You're probably all my regular subscribers, and you probably all already know that I have chronic lymphocytic leukemia that was diagnosed November of last year. The biggest problem I've had with it is struggling with being very, very tired. And my oncologist kept saying, you shouldn't feel this tired. Your numbers are not low enough for treatment. You really shouldn't even notice that you have leukemia at this point, except for what the numbers say. I was like, but I am tired. I am tired. I can't tell you. I was so tired that when I would wake up in the morning, I would consider going back to bed to get a nap within like an hour. And I always felt fuzzy-headed and groggy. So I brought it up also to my PCM, and he was trying to pass it off to my allergies, which are constant here in the state of Indiana. I didn't have allergies really until we moved here, and that's been a struggle, so I kind of believed him, but finally I just kind of was insistent with the oncologist. I really am tired, and they took me seriously because I guess there can be some other worse things wrong with you if you're having those symptoms but you aren't high numbers. So he finally took a real deep look at my labs and said, you know, I think your iron was low last blood draw in December, a little bit low. Can you go and get your blood drawn again? And I did, And his nurse, bless her heart, she called me, she was almost joyous, and she said, your iron levels are low. And for me, that was great news because that is potentially fixable. So I was relieved by that, and they scheduled an infusion for me. I had an infusion 2 weeks ago, and I thought I felt a little bit better, within a few hours. I wasn't sure, but the next morning I woke up, wasn't even thinking about the infusion really, but I was moving around going, oh my goodness, I feel like my old self. I feel like a morning person again, and like I'm ready to tackle the day, and I'm in a good mood, and I feel clear-headed. And then I realized I got iron yesterday, and it really, really helped me. So that's good news because I'm back to kind of feeling like myself. I will be recording a little more often. We're not going to do this channel so intensely as we used to because, quite frankly, it just doesn't really pay off for the time that we put in, although I do enjoy recording for this channel. So this is going to go kind of to hobby status, and I'll be putting up at least a couple of videos a month for you still, but I think we're going to do more recording on my sourdough channel, Simply Beautiful Sourdough. I'll put a link down below to that if you'd like to look at that if you aren't already subscribed. But yeah, the iron levels are good, and well, at least I feel good, and I have an appointment at the end of September, and I believe they'll be following up there. So I'm hoping that this is something that's just simply, I need to take a pill, and I can just keep my iron levels up that way, and I feel good enough now. I'm so happy I can start going back to my 4-day-a-week workout routine, my lifting routine. So I'm hoping that that will help things too, but that's my only method of fitness. I am in no way, shape, or form athletic, so the fact that I can do that again makes me super, super happy. So that's my update on me. We had a grandson come and visit for a couple of weeks. We just took him back. He lives in Minnesota. Yesterday, had a blast with him. It was so wonderful, such a blessing to have him, and I hope we were a blessing in his life too. We had a couple of other little grandsons come, and they stayed with us for about a week and a half, and they were a blast too. So it's been some good family time and kind of a restorative summer. I have missed you guys, and I'm excited about doing some recording again. After this one, there should be a stitch fix. I'm hoping we can get it edited and out for a couple days from now. I've got a lot of doctor's appointments upcoming this week. I'm recording this on the Sunday, the 17th, but hopefully I can put this one out on Tuesday and get stitch fix out on Thursday. If not, just be looking for that. Grace Karen might come out ahead of it. I'm waiting on one more piece. They offered me a collaboration, and I jumped on it. Free content, and I also know that those are great pieces, good quality at great prices. So be looking for that too. All right, that is it. I will see you later. Bye-bye, and be blessed. So for my regular subscribers, who would probably be the only ones left, nope, that was dumb too. Let me start that again. He is snoring like the blue blazes back there. I'm nervous about this one. Nope, that's way too many words. Oh, that's a better way to do the entry. We'll do it that way. Hang on. We're going to do it all over again.